Right, okay. So we should be running, right? No. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, no, maybe. Okay, I don't know if it's working. We're getting better at least. Or not. Okay, I think it'd be better to record some of this stuff. Um, no, see, this is weird. It's when I open Mixcraft. That's the thing. So when I open Mixcraft, everything is. That's when the encoder will kind of go off. It makes sense because it's eating up my system resources. I don't actually know if you can see that, right? I think luckily with Mixcraft just being audio, it's survivable, but I get that it can be annoying to watch. I will try and do this though. Whoa, the velocity is a bit weird here. No. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I'm blasting people's ears off or not. So what I'll do is I'll turn my desktop audio down a little bit. Yeah, that's loud. That is very loud. Okay, that's better. I think. So my lower C doesn't work, so that's nice. I can I can survive though. I just have to bring my keyboard down an octave. So I've got my plugins back, I think. I don't I think these are default. No, I have all of them. So the thing is when I'm streaming I have to be very particular on what I do and don't use. At least until I can upgrade the dinosaur that I'm recording this on, but you know, some things kind of have to be like that. So, at least for now, Podolsky should be okay. I've not used this in years though. I do have my okay, so it's still my custom. It's my custom color layout, but you know. Ah, okay. Oh, because the window can't be. I'm just gonna see if I can capture my. No. Oh, okay. Surely I can. Okay, so I can't get the plugin to show, which is kind of annoying actually. Oh, I did not mean to do that. It was 4, wasn't it? Yeah. Sorry about that. That would look really weird. Is there anything that I can just mess with? What would happen if I made your sustain quite high, make your full rise be quite, just give you quite a big release? I don't want to mess with phasers or LFOs or anything, but what kind of filter is it? It's a band pass, okay. Resonance, I could do it for a little bit, maybe. I have no idea what I'm going for. I don't want any click. I don't actually know what auto FM is. What if I shift and click on this? Does it reset? Okay, it does. Nice. Or does it just reset everything? Okay, that's cool. I think that's always been there though, but it's just cool to know. Let's just... I keep forgetting my middle C doesn't work. Okay. What if I turn off the delay? I have nothing. Oh, my middle C. That's not the synth, by the way. My pitch bend is really weird on this right now. I think I'm just going to have to take some compressed air to it, to be honest. And also clean it. It honestly is disgusting. With all like dead skin and ugh. Anyway, you don't need to know that, but now you do. Okay. So... Okay, so we're kind of in working order. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This is the arpeggiator, so... What if I make it a bit slower? Zero. By note. I don't actually know what this means, by the way. Oh, it's chorus or my flanger. What if I turn you off completely and just make you dry? I'm gonna try and make this as dry as possible. Amplifier. I don't know why my pan's all the way over here. Jeez, I need to fix the pitch bend on this thing. Phase is not phaser. It is just gonna make this go out of phase with certain things, won't it? Yep. Delay could be kind of useful. I mean, oh, it's the LFO. It's not the. It's not. It's not as in delay to the whole thing. If that makes any sense. No, that's always been there. This is the same as 9. Sorry, I'm really getting used to this interface. Oh no, it's oh, that's cool. That wasn't there before, I think. You can load a preset, okay. I think that's always been there. Save, that's always been there. This is pretty interesting though. The one thing I will click this eventually. I don't know what it's going to fix. I need to look it up because I know that I'm basically using release Mixcraft 10, whereas it's been out for a month now and there's been 2 updates, I think. So I'm a bit behind right now. So maybe something like, for example, my store is a bit out of date, possibly. Like Pro Studio is right there. And I'm doing it by newest first. What I'm guessing is that also, if you go down here to projects, show owned? No. Yeah, I'm guessing either I'm not connected to something because there has to be people that have uploaded more than just the basic Mixcraft projects, from what I can see, and all of them require Pro Studio, I think. So maybe this is just a way of sharing stems. I don't know, to sort of the wider public, but I'm gonna have to figure out what that actually does. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna turn the MIDI keyboard off. I preferred using the keyboard, but it isn't working out for me just now. Does this show the... No, it doesn't show the MIDI pop-up that I always get, but... Because am I still, like, pitch bending all over the place? No. Okay. So let me just sort of... Oops. Oops. I meant to go here. Bit too fast paced. I should probably have made those 2 bars long. If I bring this to like a... Can I move? Okay, I can. That was a bit weird. So that's sort of the harmony I was going for, but it's a bit weird with the arpeggiator. Let's just try like a normal synth pad, possibly. Let's see if that works. I don't really care about it sounding very good. I just want to kind of get used to it. Which I suppose is the challenge, right? I will check the stream just now. It has been happening for 14 minutes. I don't think anyone is watching, but if they are, I'm sorry. I have not actually had a chance to look at the chat yet. Okay, so it shows that I'm streaming, which is nice. It's watchable, I guess, but it's not amazing. This is honestly, I think, the best that I'm going to get. But I think before I do any type of review or anything, I'm just gonna. It'll just be better for me to record these rather than stream them. I wanted to stream them because it would have been cool, and it also increases the likelihood of, you know, interaction and such. But yeah, unfortunately, that cannot happen. At least from where I am now. Oh, resize. Oh no, that's the same as this. I can still move this up here, can't I? Can you see my transport now? No. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it back. Yeah. Maybe instead of just having it be a loop, I go Control T. Oh, that's going to be dissonant, isn't it? This sounds depressing, but it's something. I was going for more like calming, to be honest. You know what, let me just replace this. Because that'll give me... You know what, that'll give me a major 7th. Then I can get an octave by doing that. What if I actually get this to be a G instead? So then it'll be a 5th and it'll go right back to the... It'll loop better, basically. Oh, I can just make you longer. Okay, let's see what we got now. There we go. And again, don't really like drawing stuff in, to be honest, but when I do... Nope. When I do, I prefer to sort of do it like this, where I'll just take the root notes of everything, so... Then it's... That's wrong, isn't it? I mean, it still works. It's not a root note, but I can... It's a harmonic note, at least. Let's add in the major 3rd here. That's a suspended chord. That's better. That's going to be a bit weird, kind of tone-wise. Then... I don't know if that's going to be okay. Firstly, let's just make you a bit higher. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with this, but I don't know if that means that I can transpose it to a certain key. But either way, it's cool. I need to figure out how to use it though. And I'd rather figure that out on my own. Okay. So let's just... I don't think it's going to need much... how do I put this? It's not going to be... It's going to need more space between the notes rather than, you know, something to fill the space, if you get what I mean. For going for this more sort of chilled out calm vibe. So I can do like a counter melody, which maybe fills a little bit more space, but I'm guessing... So C to B flat could be something like G, something like this. And that's going to sound really odd because it's going to go from very, very slow to quite fast. Let's have you here. Let's go C to B flat. See, that's the thing. I prefer with the MIDI keyboard because it's more spontaneous and it's generally I get better results. But with here, I know I'm going to get a more consistent result, if you get what I mean. If I draw stuff in, I have to really plan it out, which is not very normal for me, but... That's going to make more sense, I think. It's going to sound better, at least. Okay, let me just lift that up a little bit, just to kind of get... Because my mind's gone blank there. This is usually like my default. Like, I don't know what to do, so let's just lead into the next one. And you'll see what I mean when it plays. To be honest, I want this B flat here. Okay, no, that takes up a full kind of bar, so that could sound okay. I don't really like melodies that end on the same note though, because it does sound quite. See, like it doesn't have that resolution, you know. So, see, I like to go up into. I'm basic when it comes to my melody endings, man. I like fifths and fourths, but let's do a second. Let's add some tension, I suppose. But I want to add something here. I want to go. I want my fifth and sixth in. I want my fifth and fourth in there. My fourth and fifth. Jeez. So yeah, again, I'm gonna check stream quality again just to be safe. Okay. Either my internet's really bad or this is really not good. This is almost kind of unwatchable. I suppose you do get to see the finished product at the very end. And if need be, I can upload this as a first sort of song or whatever, but yeah, I've gone too far, I think, to end this. Saying that, like, it is only 27 minutes, but to me, I've gone all in, so I've got to complete this at least. So yeah, I don't really know. Firstly, how overpowering is that to the sound? Because to me, that is really loud. Oh no, okay, you can hear me perfectly fine, which is good. It's just I feel like I'm talking over myself, so I might be shouting. CPU 63% is composed to CPU 20. See, it's not like it's using everything here. System, okay, fair enough. Okay, so what if I have you play for two measures? I've not got Pro Studio, so I can't use, you know. What is my... There is a way to do this. Control Shift? Oh, no, okay. Control C... Is it just Control C? No. There was a way to do this. Guy that makes the really nice sounding trap beats could do this very easily. And I used to be able to do this, where you could basically just grab a clip and you don't even need to copy and paste it. Just it's a hotkey, which I don't know. I'm gonna guess Control V. Okay, I don't know what I've done, but okay. That was not it, but I now know that does something. If you highlight something and you just click Control V, it will go to the next track down, right? No, okay, that was just a weird coincidence. I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh. Can I not copy and paste where the loop is anymore? I can. What happened there? That was weird. Oh well. This UI is starting to grow on me though. What I'm going to do is okay, that'll be torture. I'm going to do that on my own time. I was going to go to light mode just to see how it would look, but then I realised I do not want to torture whoever could be watching this, who could be watching this at night, just kind of lying in bed and listening to it, rather than watching the blurry video, the blurry or just slow video, you know. I'm a loop-based Okay, so yeah, just random lesson, if you want to call it that. There's kind of like there's two types of producers, sort of thing. There's people that produce from loops, and there's people that sort of produce from idea to idea to idea, right? So an example is me. I'm loop based, right? That is literally what I do. I use the loop function. I go to like 9 bars. I take a main idea and I turn that into generally the whole song, or the whole kind of part of a song, right? So I'll have a 9 bar loop be the core of the chorus or the verse, right? And whereas kind of like your idea based producers, I've found are more kind of spontaneous. A good example for that would be someone like Paradox Multimedia. I can put a link in the description afterwards, but he is in my opinion, an idea-based producer, right? So if you go and listen to one of his albums, like Unison, for example, and listen to, say, the final track on the album, I think, 1 in 1,000, I think it's called. It has a bass guitar part going through it, and then it has a bass, but everything else is random. So, for example, not random, but it feels random to me. Like there's an arpeggiating synth part that'll come in at, you know, times. It's not as predictable as say my stuff, right? And I'm trying to sort of I'm trying to turn that into more of my style because I really, really admire that. Paradox is the producer that I use as an example because I don't have any mainstream examples, to be honest, because I'm someone that was probably quite bad. I probably wasn't a great student when it came to studying. I did an audio degree, by the way. Well, not a degree. I did the first 2 years of what would be a degree. But when it came to studying workflows of different producers, I was terrible at that. I never did it, to be honest. And it has shown. The people that I know, the workflows that I know are like YouTubers and producers that I have talked to or know of, from like sort of my who I've worked with, right? I haven't actually worked with Paradox though. I met Paradox on a project site. I met him on Casting Call Club, and we joined this Discord for this. I think it was a band at the time, no, but some sort of group or collective, right? And it didn't fall through, unfortunately, because there were really good people in there. But Paradox is a great example of someone that's very dedicated to his craft. And if you want like the comparison of someone who is like a procrastinator versus someone who is incredibly dedicated, I think me and Paradox are great examples. Whereas I'm very scatterbrained, as you can see. For me, my channel has gone from like gaming to music. Well, it started off music, gaming, and it's gone kind of back to music now. It's had a few commentary videos, it's had audio dramas, it's had projects that have not happened yet. The Lost is an amazing example of that. Simulation of the Sapien again. Yeah, audio book as well, if you want to call it that. I'd say audio book and audio drama can be the same thing though, but fair enough. Whereas Paradox is, yes, there's a few anomalies with his stuff. So there's some gaming videos, I think, and some IRL videos possibly that I have become chronically online. My past self would be so sad. But the point is that Paradox is a great example of someone who's incredibly dedicated. And I know I've gone on a complete tangent here, but what I'm basically saying is like the different types of production styles, right? Whereas like you've got your more idea-based producers like Paradox, who will have a core idea in the track, but they'll chip around it to add in the ideas they create later in the project, such as for example, like you've got the core idea in 1 in 1,000, which is your bass guitar, I think. No, it's a electric guitar. It's not a bass guitar. It's just an electric. It's a normal guitar basically. But then you build around the synth parts around that and things like percussion. It's a lot more it flows a lot more in Paradox's songs. As for mine, it's a little bit more static, and it will usually only change when sections will change. So yeah, just random thing. You can figure out what producer you are instantly by in my opinion, listening to one of your oldest tracks and going, is that too repetitive or is that not got, you know, a core to it, right? My stuff was way too repetitive when I was first started out, and I think a lot of that's still up. If you go to my SoundCloud or even here, I think on YouTube to my oldest stuff, you can see things like Wooden Sky and stuff like that, which are just awful for repetitiveness. But yeah, anyway, just tangent over. The point is that I'm more loop based than I am idea based. And I'm going to change this up a little bit. So no. That's going to be very dissonant, won't it? No, because we're in C, aren't we? No, we're in. You could argue we're in C minor though. I think it's more D minor than C minor. Oh no, that's meant to be there, right? That might sound really cool. Oh, there's something off here. Try to be more idea based, if you will. Okay, I think we have a full kind of 16 bar loop here, kind of. I mean, we only have a melody and a harmony, but we have no chords, we have no bass, no percussion, no counter melody. I don't. I like it. Like, I kind of like the E note here, and you'll know what I mean. I now don't know where it is, which I don't think that was an E instantly because I was looking for it. I was like, where is it? Where's the E? that here. So, well, wasn't he? Part of me does like it, and the other part, no. Part of me does not like that, actually. See, I can do this, and I can... See, that'll sound really... It'll sound okay, and you'll get what I mean in a second. See, it sounds okay, but... I don't know. Sorry, I thought someone was coming to my door for a minute there. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, that's why that sounds weird. Okay, so we have kind of like a core loop now that has some variation in harmony and melody. This is weird. Wait, what? Why is this? Oh, because did I change the harmony that much? Oh no, it's because I haven't merged these together. Let's do that. I need to remember Control W, to be honest. That's something that my lecturers would have probably hated. I barely ever use. For Pro Tools, I actually knew the key commands okay. Not amazingly, I was a horrible Pro Tools user. I was very, very, very slow, but I knew the commands. Mixcraft, I don't, because it's so intuitive with the keyboard and mouse. Well, the mouse in particular, which I haven't learned the key commands because I'm only working at my own pace. I've never recorded anyone with Mixcraft at all. The only program that I've ever recorded anyone in was in a recording studio in my college with Pro Tools. I don't think I've used Ableton to record myself, but that was it. Mixcraft I used to record podcast audio and MIDI. And I don't know if I've used one instrument and one audio track in over the course of like 5 years, man. I gotta get out of my comfort zone. But in all seriousness though, I do. Because I'm now coming to this realization that I've only used an instrument once. Which is a bit annoying. Yes, you could say that my stuff is organic because I do it with MIDI, I do it with MIDI keyboard for the most part, so it is played. I mean, this isn't, to be honest. This is completely drawn in. This is the most robotic way you can make music ever. But yeah, counter melody I can do. I can just use the bass chords, but I don't want it to be like another synth pad. But a piano would be a bit too on the nose. I'm gonna change this, by the way. But I'm gonna save that for kind of like, how do I put this? The final stage. I don't know when I have everything together, right? Everything here is subject to change, right? So the piano, the pad, and the pedalski thing. See. What if we... Oops. -12. So we have a C and an F. So let's go with... Let's put a G here. We've got a B flat and an F. So let's put a D here. So let's just actually bring this in. We then have an A and a D, so that would be a sus2, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, I can do. Where can I bring the E in from? From here. So, or can I? Well, I can. It will just sound a bit weird. Okay, so we're in D minor because there's no E in C minor. Okay, so it's not there. It will always be here. Then we're going A to F, which... Sorry if I blasted someone's ears off with that. So that's a F major chord. So we can just go down to a C. And then it's another one where you can just go to the D. Then down here it is just that, so I'm just gonna keep it like that, where I have the... That's the minor? No, it's not, that's just the fifth of the chord. So we can keep it atonal, I suppose. Let's see what we've got. Okay, I'm gonna change this out. One, I don't think I'm gonna use whatever I've made at all. And can I just change it for... I don't want to use Pianissimo because that's gonna destroy my... That could literally destroy the stream. See, I told you that I had nightlife last night, right? Or maybe I didn't. That might have been from the recording that I tried to do. D piano could work. I don't like it that much, but it could work, and it doesn't have to be the end. I think I put this on a... Yeah, it's way too low. It's way too low. See, ridiculously loud as well. Oh, I haven't actually... See, I've designed this for a synth pad, so... Let's just go with this, which is a 7th chord, isn't it? Oh, well, it sounds cool. I like that, but I didn't realize it did that, if that makes any sense. Okay, then here it's the same. These are the same, right? No, they're not. No, they're not. Because this is... No, they're the same, right? So I don't like to copy and paste because I used to do it way too much, but it's the fastest way that I can do things right now. Okay, I know it's going to really annoy some people for consistency, so I'm just going to change this to D piano as well. D, I think I use plain. Oh, that's going to be really loud, so 6 dB. See, I hate it. And it completely drowns out everything else. I will save this actually. Oh. Is this always here? It's cool that it goes into my Mixcraft project folder, which I have for everything which I either don't plan to use for an album or just haven't decided what it's going to go into yet, if that makes any sense. I know I'm going to use it, but I don't know if it's going to go into whatever project I'm doing at the time. And I can maybe use it later, right? So, first impressions. do some panning. Let me bring the pianos down to the same place so I can eventually submix them together. I don't know if you guys can hear that actually. I don't know if it changes. There's only one way to find out. And let's solo the pad. Let's go all the way to the right and let's just check on OBS. No, I think OBS is mono. Sorry about that. That really, if it isn't mono and that absolutely terrified someone, I apologize. I need to figure out what this is though. The automation recording options. Oh, I know how to use those. I think I do. So let's go here. Arm. Mixer. Record pan. Record. So does it work? No, okay. I thought I'd figure that. I thought I would have figured that out, but nope, not yet. I'll get it eventually because oh my, that was really obvious. Okay. Because in 9, it is that. I thought it would just be arm the entire track. I get it now. See? There we go. See? Now it works. So there you go. That was me just not noticing anything about the UI, which is kind of annoying, but you know, mistakes happen, I suppose. That just sounds like a useless phrase at this point, but you know. Let me turn my loop back on. Let me just check if Mixcraft still has this issue. Yeah, it does. So when you click your loop on, the audio will double up for some reason. See? But see, that's not that bad. I think every DAW would... No, Ableton doesn't do that. Oh well. I've gotten so used to that I can survive that very easily. Okay. So we need some kind of bass to this. So let's actually... I'm going to do something which I don't usually do, which is... pad. Piano chords. Piano melody. I will 100% spell this wrong. Piano melody. Pad. And then I will select you. And I will make you. Usually I make like piano tracks very like light blue. Oh, I don't like that. That was not light blue. Let's just go with dark blue, I guess. Pads, I like a lighter blue. Let's see if I can find a nice light blue. That'll be cool. That'll do. That'll do, I guess. I can't remember if MIDI used to scale with track color or not. That's something that I honestly didn't notice. See, bass is something that I'm not great at, and it's something that I usually avoid. Especially drawing in as well. I don't really like to use Mixcraft. See, I say I don't like to, but I do it all the time. Where I use default Mixcraft stuff for bass. And if you use Mixcraft and you listen to some of my tracks, you'll never unnotice it. But you will never not notice it at that point. But okay, I really do not like that sound, but it's what I'm gonna have to go with. So it's so it is. See, that'll sound nice, but it'll be quite dissonant, I'm guessing. And then... Okay, that sounds okay. I don't want it to just be root notes though. Okay. Let's just see how that sounds. Somehow it sounds okay. Is this just telling me that it will loop continuously, or... Oh, okay, so if I was to do this... It would... Oh, that's cool. Okay, so... I actually don't like that, I'm not going to lie. But... So basically it'll... You know... You can make it one whole loop rather than continuing to loop it over time, which is cool. I think it's a decent feature, but... Or not. I don't know what that does now, but... You know. Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. I'm thinking of streaming until I get this done. So you'll sort of get to see my whole process. Saying that, I want to check stream quality now. So you guys have pretty much seen what is basically still images and sound. So maybe not the best, but at least you'll get to sort of see or hear the experience of me making this. And worst comes to worst, if someone really wants to know, I doubt it, but I can make a tutorial about it. See, this doesn't really need... To me, it doesn't need, you know, a very... How do I say this? Like a very... I don't actually know what this is. Do I? It's a 808, I think. Because of the cowbell. Can I change any of this? There's no toms from what I can see, which is interesting. Oh, I can change this. Dubstep Indian samples. Let's see what this is. Oh my, what is? Oh, it's like It's kind of like 19. That gives me like Sonic CD vibes, like the Tidal Tempest US, Japanese I think actually. But trap is... Whoa, it literally clips my mixer. Okay. 80s. Okay. Maybe a bit far in the volume, but... I'm gonna give this a try. I don't like it personally, but oh no, wrong place. Here's where you're gonna start. There's no open hi-hat. Oh, there is. Okay. It's in a weird place though, but I'll take it. Nope, nothing here. Okay. Oh, why is C1 still there? Okay. That's some hard syncopation. I think it's literally right here. You know what? And then let's see what happens if I just use this. It's like a basic kick for the whole thing. Okay. And I'll take that away. Oh, come on. Basic hi-hat this time, so just... Wait, what? Oh, right. Sorry, I thought this was C2. Nope. Wait, what? C1 and C1. Has that always been like that? Oh, C minus 1. Am I the only one that does not remember that being in 9? I barely use this though, so that could be why. Oops, I meant to go here. No, right click. Yeah, so I guess I want something more sort of flowy, free flowy, if that makes any sense. So not like that. I don't know what I want here. Kick, hi-hat, duplicate, and oh, it was here. Oh, it's a crash somehow. Maybe not. Okay. Then we can kind of have the open hi-hat come in only on bar 9. We can have these come in on bar 5. You know what, actually, I think it'd be better, actually, if these come in on bar 9, bar 13, and instead of bar 5, we just do like a basic... No, see, I don't like the very basic ones like this. Maybe I can... just for something interesting. I don't know if I like that, but... Yeah, no, I'd rather not personally, but let's try this. Now let's copy the kick. Did I remove the... Firstly, yes I did. For the open hi-hat, cool. But let me just rename that. Open hi-hat. So... See, I will change these for samples later, but... So 1, 2... So I'm gonna have to go with this. Alright, so you just want to be quarter notes, I think. Which is fair. For the whole thing to ring out. That sounds a bit weird, but, well, can I mute these? No. Okay. I'll just add them back later. You know what, I'm going to add the snare in to be a bit later than this. So maybe about bar 9, let's say. Kick can... I don't want the... See, the thing is, I don't want the... This won't even be the intro, by the way. It's just... I want this to sound cohesive, you know? Okay, that's better, I think. I like this more. Oh. Sorry, guys, a bit of alarm. So that should be okay for like the base core idea of the song. I think I'll keep going until about an hour and a half, so we can get some arrangement in. So firstly, what I do usually with arrangement is that I select the entire track, and I'll usually put everything. I'll usually give myself at least 9 bars of room to introduce the track. So usually for me it would be with the didn't do that with the melody. So then chords, then usually like pad would come in last if I'm doing something here. So do I want bass? Yeah, I'll do bass at bar 5. Then I'm going to move the hi-hats to here. Let's rename this the snare. Let's just do kick and snare with harmony here, and let's take the chords out and have the let's keep the bass for sort of just the foundational stuff. Strip it down a little bit more, so we'll just have the piano, snare, and bass. That'll be sort of our constant element throughout this. And then usually there'll be like a little chorus section that I would add about here. So let's just listen to this all from the beginning, just to see if it sounds okay. some added variety, just adding some open hi-hats here. What if we...